Ah, fuck me.
You should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. And she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMPD. Go and get yourself this thing. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz, what this pink stuff is. Long tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me.
Shit like that.
You don't know nothing, keep it real with me.
We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. And we've got a classic in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Their own 22-yard line.
Oh, man. Let's see. I don't really know how this guy plays, to be honest.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. It's a gain of 5. Now Jones. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. Jones pass. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Fucked up.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Nice.
Picked off at the 22.
Oh shit, and I missed the
Past
tackle.
the 20.
I'm crying.
And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. You often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Take it in at the 3.
Pick six. That should hurt.
A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see.
To the 43.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Right, let's see if I can catch this thing lagging here.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. Flush to his right. He'll run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Need to get Saquon involved a little bit.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Number 26. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Jones. Flushed out right.
Yo, this nigga threw that shit out of bounds, man.
He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so they dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And this one is right through.
Yeah, they got like 91 speed there.
Board, trailing now 6-3. So good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Speed. Wildcat.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now this time he'll look to throw.
Let's
The
go.
throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they take possession of the
I don't know
football
who
and
hit
have
him,
it
but
at the
that was
36-yard
a good hit.
So
that was
36 now. 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll start by running the option to the right.
Here, Danny.
Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Jones, 36 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. So a designed run all the
Damn
way,
it, son.
and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it.
Nigga said yeah.
On that play, if they did, it certainly
He's
didn't
lost.
work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Nice.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
I feel like a dead ass
23
cannot play
yards, the
zone with
final
this team,
tally.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Hurts sets up to throw it. Trying to lay one up deep.
No, he
Oh,
dropped
so
it.
close
bro.
to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
Wish I was.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, I
Now he'll
fucked
dump
up.
it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have
I didn't
another
even see that
first
nigga
down
there.
as the
Fucking
tackle's made
snow
at
in
the
the white
Giants'
jersey fucked
40.
me up.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
First down, San Francisco.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40. From the gun, it's Hurts. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
defense.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Let's go.
And able to catch it on the left
Bro,
side.
I thought he
they're
was
going
about
to
to be
rule him out of
inbound. I didn't
bounds.
see that
So it'll be
animation. So
incomplete.
ass.
Certainly one they'd like to have back as it
And I
brings
think the
up
win is
4th
against
down.
him. I need that.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the gun, Jones.
Oh, I fucked up. Let's go.
4th down now as San Fran's defense is strong in coverage. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
On the return, Williams. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
But 1st down, Hurts.
Damn, son. Oh, you overthrew me. Let's go. I'm getting billed.
Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3, cut balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
15 yards on the play, 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
San Francisco.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Niners 13.
I think this is
Giants
dead-ass my
12.
first, what you call it?
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This is the first time I was losing in the playoffs.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He's going to walk one deep over the middle. And this throw will be intercepted.
Yo, Madden with those fucking animations is ass. Like, I'm there on the thing. Why is he not jumping?
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Come on, Madden. Get it together, brother.
Often a quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising
right,
because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
I can't play coverage with this fucking team.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual. As we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And he's got it up and through.
The score, Niners 20, Giants 12.
You sleeping?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Doze off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He finds an opening past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards the pickup there.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Jones on 3rd down. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off near the 32. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. He'll get this one to Galladay. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A very solid gain of 27.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hurts. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's 2nd down and 10.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
A 31-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Williams to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down? On
3rd down, Hickman. And he'll be brought down at at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillendow. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. On the return is Pettis. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left side. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 49 yards. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. Jones throwing for it. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Giants 18.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Williams now on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Barkley on 1st down, going to work his way forward, only for about a couple there.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level. And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. Got a man, Slayton. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And Barkley will try to punch it in, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Giants are going to jump back in front.
Point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Giants 24.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. On the return, Williams. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up here in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 37. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Another carry for
Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air, escaping the pressure right.
Thank you.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Oh, another one, bro. I love it.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I wish I would have went for a touchdown. I don't be knowing usually I'm going to catch them shit, so I don't even be fucking running forward when I get it.
The 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, it is.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. The Giants on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yo, oh, I hate when I do that shit.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Okay, we've seen plenty of games. We've been there before. They thought they had this one over with. If they could have stopped them right there on that down, now they've got to continue to play. That's going to be tough.
That's tough.
Low-key I wasn't, but then I forgot, like, I have
blanketed, especially there in the secondary.
Yo, this nigga just
took off and found a way. Buying time to his left. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around.
Hey, yo, I cannot
First and 10. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Jones flushed out right.
Of course.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones.
No, fuck, bro.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a terrific return as
pick.
they take it up
Keep
past
hit
the
on the
35.
throw. That's ass.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes
That is
down to
so
trying not
ass.
to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
Let's go. This nigga Jalen Hurts is fucking bailing me out. I love it.
Kenny Galladay is intended receiver.
Nah, just overthrowing
The
him.
thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Oh, he got me.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards.
49ers.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Come on, bro. What is that?
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
1st and 18. Fuck it, I'll take
That
that.
hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
I was about to be sick.
It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake it to football.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates them because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
This. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Oh my God, I'm out. I'm gone.
Get there and pick it.
Oh no, I'm not. Fuck it though, I'm in field goal range.
Credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown.
This nigga just bailed me. I love it.
Chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6, because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
The 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd and 7. Jones eluding the pressure right. His throw caught at about the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
at the 5-yard line.
Now Jones.
Yo, this nigga.
Caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Nah, just.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back from the 2 now. 2nd and goal. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. Saquon Barkley saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Giants are once again going to retake the lead.
This nigga slipped again.
Oh, no, he lost
oh my god. Yo. Oh, I was about to cry, bro. I thought this nigga was going to take it back. This nigga slipped, and then he fumbled. Ass.
Now to kick this one away and off.
Nigga, I didn't even have to drop back or anything. Like, how did you fucking slip?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
All right.
Ready to get this next drive started. The New York offense at the line. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Back to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, my God.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, and that's really good strategy because that's all you care about.
I definitely was
not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Just to do it.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, man. Let's see me fucking flip this shit the fuck up.
At the line, ready to begin their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays.
Oh, let's go. I got lucky.
Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Most likely, yeah.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem.
Needed that.
22 and a first. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They'll look to throw. That'll be
Nigga dropped it.
As the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Gotta love it.
It's now 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Yo, bro, you had a good catch.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
On the deep ball. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Jones. He's going to let it fly.
Oh! Oh!
Now there's the timeout signaled for with 2 seconds to go. And the field goal unit likely trying to...
Do I fake it? Do I fake it? Do I fake it? Do I fake it?
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime.
No cap, he could have fucking
and his kick is good. And this game is tied.
Wow.
Time in a playoff game.
Let's
Awesome
fucking
setup.
go,
Remember,
Pete.
the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score,
on defense.
The other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We can call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes
Bro,
it all the way
the most
down
bullshit
to
just
the
ever
3.
just fucking happened, and like I just lost the game.
Huge play there in overtime. 71 yards. So often in overtime, Charles, games are won or lost on one big play. That might have been that big play right there.
And the ability to execute it despite the stakes, because let's face it, we've been there before. We've seen guys maybe hyperventilate a little bit when it's their opportunity. Not in this situation. They executed it calmly, and they really got it done.
And now they're set up in prime position. On second and goal, they give it to him again. And this time, he is in.
Good fucking game, man.
Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side is so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated